Hello everyone, welcome to this video class presentation. The practicing teacher name is Javier Eduardo Madriderazo. My associate professor is Ms. Mary Peña. Professional practice 2. Asking for a restaurant recommendation. Let's start. Okay guys, our agenda today is the following. First, we're going to learn and repeat asking for recommendation phrases. As a second aspect, we're going to respond to recommendation phrases. As an aspect number 3, we're going to practice some conversations and dialogues. Then we're gonna practice again conversations and dialogues as aspect number 4. And as a last aspect, we're gonna have a classwork activity and we will have our close. Asking for recommendations. Let's read the following questions and repeat after me. Do you know any good places to stay? Do you know any good place to eat? What's the best way to get around? Is there anything else worth visiting? What about places outside? Have you got any other tips? So these are asking for recommendation phrases that we use when we want to look for a restaurant or a beautiful place to eat. Now, how do we respond to recommendations? When someone gives us recommendation, what is our best answer? That's good to know. That sounds good. Thanks, that's really useful. Yes, I've heard that before. So let's repeat these phrases after me. That's good to know. That sounds good. Thanks, that's really useful. Yes, I've heard that before. Let's continue. Okay, in conversation number 1, we're gonna practice a dialogue about someone that wants to know where he can eat in the city. So I would like 2 volunteers of the class to read the conversation. Let's listen.
Do you know any good places to eat?
Oh, you should definitely go to Henry's in the center.
What about places near the hotel?
I recommend the Rose restaurant.
Thanks, that's really useful.
Okay, so as we listen guys, this was a conversation of a person asking for recommendations to eat in a place. Okay? Conversation number 2.
Where's the best place to stay?
It's probably best to stay in the station hotel.
Have you got any other tips?
I wouldn't carry too much money at night.
That's good to know.
So as you can see, there are many responding to recommendations questions. Yes? Let's continue. So as classwork activity number 1, guys, I would like that you complete each conversation below. Okay? We have some conversations. In classwork activity number 1, we have complete the following conversation, choose the correct vocabulary below. Do you know any good places to eat? And the correct answer of this is, I would recommend you Popeyes restaurant. Now, let's see our conversation, class activity number 2. Complete the following conversation, choose the correct vocabulary below. So we have 2 options, guys. The first option that we have here, thanks, that sounds good. And the second option, I would recommend you sushi eat a restaurant. But first, let's read what does the first person say. If you want to eat the best sushi of the city, I totally recommend you to go to Sushito. So what do you think is the correct answer? You can pause this video and the answer is going to appear in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, if you selected this answer, Thanks, that sounds good. Your answer is correct. Nice. So guys, thank you so much and see you in our next class.